we are going to be heading out shortly to go pick up a giant nest of peacock eggs. Oh my goodness, guys. Look at this little thing. Poor little guy. The incubator is doing its job. They're cooking the eggs. What is up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. I hope you all are having an amazing day so far. So guys, in today's video, we are going to be heading out shortly to go pick up a giant nest of peacock eggs. Now, I received a call early this morning from the family that has been taking care of this peacock nest. They actually found the nest in their front yard and decided to take matters into their own hands and take this nest in because the mom hasn't returned and they were worried that the eggs were going to go bad. Now, they have been doing an amazing job, but the only thing is they don't have a proper incubator. That's why they decided to call me. I have 2 incubators for all of these eggs, and we're actually going to be heading there shortly and scoping out the area and seeing the situation for ourselves. But before we hop into today's video, I'm going to give you all a couple updates. So the first update I want to give you is on Kid, my orange cat. Now guys, if you've been following the channel, you know Kid was brutally attacked by a vicious animal. Come here, Kid. Come here, buddy. So you can see he was living in my tiny bathroom. I didn't want him to move around too much because he had a giant gash in his side and he got a bunch of stitches. So we have relocated his food and litter pan over in that room right here. But Kid! Come here, buddy. Stop being camera shy. Come here, good. Yeah, I know. Come here. Come on. Psst, 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 psst. So he's making his way. Come on, buddy. Come on. Oh, come here. You're so sweet. So, guys, if you take a look right here, you can see that he has the battle wounds from the attack. It has healed beautifully. You can see his fur is growing back. Hold on, buddy. Everyone wants to see how you're doing. And it's just a nice scar. I mean, look at that, Kid. You healed so nicely, buddy. Your scar looks so great. Now, another update you guys have literally been longing for is what the heck happened to those 7 rescued puppies. Now, guys, if you have no idea what I'm talking about, a couple weeks ago, me and my brother rescued 7 puppies on the side of the road, covered in fleas and covered in mange. Now, of course, I couldn't leave those babies, so I brought them home immediately. Now, I made the wise decision to let them go to a rescue. Now, all of those little babies are in foster care right now, getting all the attention they need and all the love that they need. And if you look right here, there are all their adoption photos. I mean, who could resist those faces? They are so adorable. Now, if you all are in the South Florida area and interested in adopting one of these gorgeous puppies, well, I'm going to link their adoption page down below so you guys can bring your forever friend home. So guys, we have the eggs right in here. So I'm going to reveal this in 3, 2. Oh my goodness, guys. Look how many peacock eggs. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 peacock eggs. So that is a crazy amount of eggs, guys. Now, the owners of the house did say that there's another nest in the front yard, and that's where the peacocks are laying all of their eggs. So guys, let's make our way over there.
A few moments later.
So guys, along this bush right here, there's a ton of peacock nests. Now, there's not any more because they did get all of them right in there. But you can see how this bush right here is completely crushed. You can see, if you look right here, there's a pocket under here. I'm going to put my camera down, and it goes pretty far back. And that was a peacock nest right here. We have another peacock nest right here. You can see it's kind of like dug out right there. You can see this bush is crushed. All of these bushes are crushed. And guys, here is one nest, and we have 1 egg left. Look at this little thing. Poor little guy. He was left all alone. So actually, we're going to go on ahead and open this up right here and go and put this little guy in. Hopefully, he's still good. He seems pretty cold, but we're going to put him with his brothers and sisters. And guys, we're going to go on ahead and close this and head back to the car. Guys, so I started looking around a little more to make sure that we didn't miss any nests. And look what we found on the floor. So we have 1 peacock feather, guys. We have 2. We have 3. We got another one. We got 4. And we got 5. Oh my goodness, guys. And this, I think this is part of the peacock feather, but this might be the reason why the mom is not coming back to the nest, because she might have gotten attacked and she might have gotten killed. And the poor little babies were left behind with no mother to keep them warm. So guys, we're just gonna go ahead, put these feathers back down and get these babies back home and in the incubator. So So guys, we have made it back to the house. We got the eggs in the styrofoam container right here that the owners gave us. You can see they poked holes in this top right here. And we also got both of my incubators set up. Now, they're both the same incubators. They're pretty simple to understand, but we're gonna need both of them because guys, there is a total of 15 eggs. So they're already plugged in. We're just gonna do the honors of actually turning them on. So we're gonna plug them in 3, 2, and 1. So right here you can see it displays the current temperature and the humidity, which is very, very important. Now with these eggs, the temperature is going to have to be between 95 to 100 and the humidity is going to have to range between 60 and 65. So now we're going to go ahead and turn this incubator on right here. And there we have it. You can see it's already displaying the humidity and the current temperature. Now, the last thing we need to do before we put these eggs in is we need to add water. Now, the reason we're going to add a bunch of water is because this is how the incubator gets its humidity. So we're going to go ahead, open it up just like this. Okay. Now, if you guys see, oh, yeah, it's already getting warm. So that's pretty fast, but if you come take a closer look, you can see that this incubator on the bottom has a bunch of rows. Now that is actually where we're going to store the water. So we're just going to go on ahead and slowly pour a little bit of water in each. Okay, we got 1. We got 2. 3. 4. 5. And the last one, 6. So guys, we added all of the water that we need in this one. So we're going to go on ahead, put the top back on. And now basically we're going to wait to watch the humidity fluctuate. We're going to make sure that the humidity is at the right percent and the temperature is at the right temperature. So we're going to do the exact same thing to this one. Okay. Now you can see this one has the same exact rows. We're going to pour 2, 3. Hopefully we have enough water. 4, 5. And that should be about enough. So guys, now what we're going to do is we're going to wait for the humidity to get up. We're going to wait for the temperature to get exactly where it needs to be, and then we're going to put these eggs in.
1 eternity later.
So we waited a little bit, and even though the incubators are not at the exact temperature or the exact humidity, actually this one's at 65 and this one is still at like 53. I can't really see it, but we need to get these eggs in ASAP because they haven't been properly incubated and they are freezing cold. So we're gonna go on ahead, we're gonna open this up right here. You can see we have the mountain of eggs right here, and actually we have a little feather that was left over, so we're gonna blow that away right here. We're gonna actually slightly open this. I don't want to let all of the heat out, but the reason I have this marker right here is because we are going to be marking an X on one side. Now the reason I need to do this just like this, okay, is because when we put the eggs in here, they need to be turned a certain number of days. So we're going to be turning these eggs about 4 to 5 times a day. Now the reason these eggs need to be turned is because if they sit on one side right here, the yolk will just be sitting on the top right here. Basically, the incubator is going to be cooking that yolk, and if we don't turn the egg like this, well, then the yolk will get stuck to one side of the egg. So we need to put this little guy in right there. Okay. We're going to mark an X on this little guy right here. All right, we're going to put them together. All right. We got our third egg. Okay. All right, we're placing them slowly in. We don't want to turn them too much, just have a little baby inside. We got another X. Okay. We're actually going to put 7 and 8. So we're going to put 7 in this one and 8 in this one. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Got another X right here. Okay, 2 more guys in this incubator. 6. Okay, and 1 more in this. 7. So we got all our X's right here. Now we're gonna go on ahead, close this incubator up, let these babies start cooking, and let the incubator work its magic right here. And now we're gonna move to this incubator later. So we're gonna slowly move the eggs so they don't move around too much. And we're gonna go on ahead, open this incubator right here, and start marking these eggs. And we have the last egg right here. So this is the 15th egg. We're going to put the X on this one right here. And we're going to do the honors of putting him in 3, 2, and 1. All right, guys. So we have got all the eggs perfectly placed. Now if you come take an overhead look, you can see we got the eggs in here. The incubator is doing its job. They're cooking the eggs. These babies are growing. You can see they are perfectly placed. They are not going anywhere. But guys, the last thing that we're going to do is we're going to actually turn all the lights off and we're going to candle the eggs. Now, candling the eggs actually shows the growth of the eggs. Now, if these babies have any life to them, we're going to be able to see it. They're just putting the light under them. So we have the main light off right now. Now, we have this little one on right here. So, guys, if the lighting is bad, just bear with me. But we are going to candle these eggs. So we got our flashlight on right here. This flashlight is nice and working. So we're going to go ahead and we're just going to candle a few eggs from this batch right here. So you can see if I put the light under here, you can see that dark yellow circle. Now that is the yolk, but you can see there's no growth. Now when there's growth, you guys will be able to see a bunch of veins running throughout this egg. So we're going to put this little guy back right here. Okay, we're going to candle the second one and no growth again right there. Okay, we're going to candle a third and no growth right here either. Now, guys, it may be a little early to tell if these guys are going to make it or not, but it's going to take a couple days for incubating these little babies to see any progress. So we're going to candle one more egg. So we don't see any growth right there either. So I'm assuming all of the eggs, all 15 eggs, look exactly the same. So guys, we're gonna let the incubator do its thing. We're gonna let these babies start growing and come back in a couple days and see their progress. But guys, that is going to conclude today's video. If you all enjoyed today's video, picking up these eggs, incubating them, and seeing what we hatch, well guys, give this video a big thumbs up and comment down below a squad name. Now guys, if these babies all hatch, I want you guys to pick out their squad name, and we're going to have little peacock babies running around, and you guys are going to name them, and I may pick you in the next video with these guys. Now, if you want to see their growth and maybe them hatch, well, what are you guys waiting for? Subscribe to my channel, the link down below.